Well, Mark, there was some game.
Rubbish first half, brilliant second half. Gave ourselves a mountain to climb. We can't allow a team, or any team really, but the team like them with speed merchants up front. It's exactly what I said at half time. We didn't set up to play like that, and we opened up straight away, allowed them to run off the back of us. We're not catching them. And they end up with a goal after 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and you're 1-0 down against a really top quality set of players. And although we sort of started to get a little bit more control of the game, we didn't manage to get the goal. I thought we had probably 2 or 3 decent chances in the first half to get back in, and then concede the goal, the second one on half time, which was really, really poor. And then you've really got a mountain to climb. But at half time we spoke about playing from the shape that we've done really well from, and the next goal is always important in a game like that. Thankfully we got it. Matty Godden got it and deserved it because of his work rate. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. And it was a brilliant finish. Guided it round the goalkeeper and back inside the post. Brilliant. So it gets you back into it, and our tails were up. Got the crowd involved, which is really important because it was a little bit quiet, but that really got us involved together, and that's what we need. And that spurred us on. And I thought we grew into the game really, really well. I thought we controlled it for the most part. We were a little bit sort of, because of their pace, I think we're a little bit sort of fearful. We didn't need to be. The intensity went up, and then we controlled the game. We controlled it for most of the second half. They didn't really have too many opportunities. There were bits and pieces, but you'd expect that from them. And there was only looked like there was going to be one winner. We got into good positions, just probably picked the wrong option from time to time. We've got spare men. You've got to find your spare man, because you've got half a chance of scoring, and not really. Then obviously not a major criticism of Victor, because he's likely to smash a ball in the top corner from 25 yards. But you've got more chance of scoring a goal if you're going to find a spare man in the penalty area. If you can make that pass and then make a run to find the second one, then you've got a better opportunity. The goal that we got, or certainly the ball that got played into the box, down the left hand side, they made changes, and Cathcart came on for the young kid Ryan Andrews, who did really well on his debut, I thought. And we got down that left hand side and put a ball in. Ben Sheaf got his header and he just got it wrong. He got underneath, it went over the bar, and he was shouting on, keep making those runs. And thankfully the same thing happened again. Ball comes to him and he taps it into the net, which is fantastic. It's a great goal. So the 2 goals we got were outstanding, and then we were really trying to go after the game to get the third one and win it, because it's no good to either team. Although it keeps you in there, you can get to 61 points and you're almost there. But we've got to keep going. We've not got the personnel there to make from the start, because we can make different tactical decisions. We've got players that are really good and are really gone after the game today. But sometimes tactically we can do something a little bit different that catches somebody or gives us a better opportunity. But we've got injuries to key players in those forward areas at the moment, and that's not disrespecting anybody, because they're all capable of coming on and doing something. Today I felt that we had enough on the pitch to go and see the game off, because we were in that rhythm, we were in that zone. They made their changes, we stayed within the rhythm. The lads didn't really show any real fatigue. Or enough to make the changes, but we needed that impetus down the flanks, and obviously Brooke and Josh, both sides had provided that for us, and Brooke certainly came onto a really good game. And in the second half I thought Josh Wilson-Aspran did really, really well too. So for them, fantastic. We're back into it, having lost 4-0 last time out here. You could sort of look at that in the first bit and think, is it hangover from that? We don't need that really, but they performed, and it should be a lesson. We've got to learn from that. Going into games like this, not to fear anything. You've got to go into it and believe you're going to win, rather than giving them the 2-goal start that we did. But you've got to say that they've got unbelievable quality. Individually they have got unbelievable Premier League quality in the team, and sometimes it shows, but as a team I thought we got on top.
Yeah, obviously it's not what we want, but obviously picking these points up are vital, especially when you're pushing for playoffs, so any point we'll take really. So apparently we're 3 points off now, so that's good going into the next game and make sure we get the win.
You were 3 points off as well, but going into this game, so it's kind of maintained the status quo. It's just the games are obviously beginning to run out.
Yeah, obviously we've not got a lot of games now, so we've got to take our chances and obviously get the 3 points.
What sort of sides do you like to come up against at this time of the season? Is it teams that are up and around near you, teams that maybe don't have the pressure on them because they're mid-table, or ones that are scrapping for their lives? Because QPR, they're down near the bottom.
I feel like we just need to focus on us at the moment, and how we play and how we want to win the game. Obviously looking at other teams and what they have, obviously reflects on us, but we've got to just keep focused on ourselves and keep pushing.